Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I think I'm actually like 30 seconds early. I saw there was a lot of you waiting, so I thought I'd go ahead and do her up. Welcome to Brews and Blades on this day of April 21st, 2019. Oh, it's Easter too. I always forget about that. I did go see my mom and stuff today, but we're not big Easter people in this house. Let me just one of those holidays I never got into. I think I didn't like the colors. Is that stupid enough reason to not like a holiday? Never did. 48 of you in here. Holy crap, already a whole lot. We're going to get to that drawing here in just a minute. As I said on the community post, a couple people didn't claim the prizes. So we're going to redraw them. One tried to claim it late, but you know what? Rules are rules. I said when I was going to draw, and I did, and at exactly that time, I told you when you had time to reply by, and you didn't. So I will say right up front, I'm leaving for Germany tomorrow, so these prizes are not going to get out before I go. So I'll be back on in the evening of the 30th, theoretically, if United Airlines treats me well, and everything will go out on the 1st. So if you do win, give me a minute. It's not going to go out this week. I'm going to be gone. I don't want to make my wife go through all that, so not going to do it. So you're not paying for it. You can wait a week, right? I think so. I apologize tonight if I'm very disorganized. As I said, I'm getting packed and ready to go. And as a matter of fact, around me right now, the charging is happening, is what I call it. Oh, thanks, Eric Bowers. I appreciate it. Yeah, the super chat is on if you want to do that. Call it the charging because I'm charging up all of my supplemental batteries and all that kind of stuff. So I just turned Siri on. And one of the things I'm not organized about is I don't have the little thing up to choose a commenter. So I'm going to sit here and ramble for a moment while I'm doing that. It will only take me mere seconds, I assure you. YouTube comment generator. But I will look at your comments as I'm trying to do this. And tell how often I use this iPad when I still have the thing on. Yeah, happy Easter, right? And yes, I will have fun in Germany. Honestly, this one is mostly work. I'm actually not going to get to do a whole lot for myself. I've got like most of one day in Frankfurt by myself, and then one day where I call my second home in Kokum, and that is it. Other than that, I am working. So that's not ideal. Sorry about this. As I said, I am unorganized. Oh, come on. I gotta pull up my own channel here because I'm not logged in. I know you guys like to see this. If you would just take my word for it, I would just do it on my computer screen. It would take less time, but you guys like to see it, so my bad. Bad YouTuber not having his things pulled up here. Wow, my page looks different when it's not me looking at it. Gotta update some stuff on there. There we go. I just need this URL. Select all. Copy. Go back to the generator. There we go. Okay. We're ready now. I apologize for that. Yeah, no whammies. So, get rid of all this. I know from previous experience. Here we go. All right, let's see. All right, cool. It did overpaste it. Sometimes it does not paste it over. It sticks that on there. Get rid of the keyboard. There we go. Get YouTube comments. This is for the video AMA video. You guys you asked me a whole ton of questions. 711. That's only 2 more than before. I know a couple people commented in late. Both of them mentioned that they knew they were late, so we'll just ignore those if one of them comes up. But first, we're going to draw for what was our third prize. What I did is Jeremy Dean won the third prize, but he was the only one who claimed it, so I bumped him up to the first prize because he was nice enough to actually claim it. And we're going to redraw what was the third and second prizes. So the third prize was this steel wheel Tenet. Very, very cool knife. And one of these Hogue work mats. So let's start and pick a winner here. And we are going to do a full regular show after this. I just want to get this out of the way for people who are tuning to see. Jonathan T. Jonathan T. So, Jonathan T., you win a Steel Will Tenet and the Hogue mat. If you don't see it and I don't hear from you by, I'm going to say by the time I get back, so by May the 1st, let's say midnight, April 30th, it's just going to get thrown into the 10,000 sub giveaway because we won't be there very long. I'm not going to keep redrawing stuff. If people can't be bothered to look at stuff when they win it, then oh well. Now, somewhere here, there is a pick another winner here button. Start your ref. Oh, there we go. Pick another winner. This one will be for this QSP Platypus. Pretty cool knife, courtesy of White Mountain Knives. Oh, the Steel Will was given to me by Steel Will. And again, the Hogue mat. So it'd be really cool if somebody was actually on here right now. But we had a whole lot of comments on there, so I understand that that is not likely. Diddly 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 da. Raphael Rieg. He's won something recently, didn't he? Did he win in the... No, but yeah, he's won something recently. He's usually on these things. I think I've said his name recently, and I sent him something. Maybe he bought something from me. I can't remember. But that's who's getting this one. Or is he the one who's overseas? I don't remember. I did just ship something to him a while ago. Let me look if it's overseas. I'm just looking because I have it on my indicia, so curious to me because I will pick someone else if it's not, because I've had nothing but bad luck shipping to overseas. So no, I didn't. Oh, he won that mat. He won a mat the other day. So now he's got two of those. He won a mat in one of my little contest things. So, all right, congratulations to everybody. If I call 1-800-LAW-1010, can I get a knife? I don't know what the Law 1010 reference is into, but I'm guessing probably not. All right. Congratulations to all the winners. I hope I hear from them. Again, you have until the 1st, and then they're just going in the 10,000 sub giveaway. So there we go. Hello, everybody that I missed when I was on there. Oh, the ad on your tablet. Oh, I get what you're talking about now. I didn't even look at it. I don't see ads anymore. I think my brain has just tuned them all out. But thanks again for coming out. It is Brews and Blades, so let's get to that first of all. Today, I've been so busy packing and scrambling and trying to get work done before I go that I didn't eat much. So thanks for the donations. That cool. So I'm drinking what I call it's a meal in a bottle. I'm gonna have a Guinness because I'm hungry. I didn't get to eat a whole lot, and I don't want to eat here on the live stream. So I'm just gonna drink a plain old Guinness. Nothing wrong with that. That never gets old. Liquid bread. Yes, it is. It definitely is. How was everybody's Easter? Did anybody do anything special or anything? Like I said, I'm not really an Easter guy, but a lot of people go to church and all that stuff. It used to be when I was a kid, but don't anymore. I will say this is the last day because I'm going to Germany for a week. So the last day I can carry a one-hand open locking knife. So I carried my Anthem today. I did something fancy. That's not dressing up, but I guess it is a little bit. It's a little bit. You just woke up because you're at graveyard. Oh, I used to be there, man. I used to work rotating shifts, so I worked 2 days, 2 swings, 2 mids. That was awful. I just slept whenever I wasn't moving, pretty much. It's about the only time that I could. And it's Sunday. I just spent all my day packing and stuff. That's about it. What will be my EDC knife in Germany then? It will be this. We can talk about that. I mostly put all my knives away last night forgetting that I had the live show, so I drug a few more out, but I put everything away because I was going to be gone. They're normally in a big mess around the table, but I'm going to be carrying my TRM Atlas. One hand open, but not locking, so perfectly legal over there. And don't need much more than this. And then, of course, though, my first stop when I leave the airport, just the way timing worked out, I want to go to this really cool knife shop in Frankfurt, and that's the best time I have to do it because I don't have to meet the people I'm working with over there until 7 o'clock at night. My plane lands at 7 in the morning, so I have 12 hours to kill. So I'm going to this knife shop, and I'm sure this is what I'm bringing with me, but I'm sure I'm going to buy some stuff over there too. So very, very cool knife though. Super slicey, S35 VN, legal, great in the hand. Don't need much more than that. Normally I bring 3 or 4, but I'm just bringing that this time. That's it. How's the Anthem treat me? Very good. Still really liking it. Still really, really liking it. 94 watching. We're getting close to a record. I think our record's 102. This is going to be a fairly short one because I have to get back to packing, and it's still Game of Thrones season. I watch Game of Thrones like 5 minutes later than everybody else anyway because I watch it on HBO Go. Because I use someone else's password, but you can't watch it till like after it starts, and then you can play it. So it's usually about 5 minutes late. Yeah, thanks for the sweet knife shopping in Germany. I've got a couple things I picked out. There's a Leo on there that I'm really liking. Actually, I'm pretty sure I probably have it open on one of these screens here. I could cut it and paste it. Oh, I don't now. I moved it out because I was cutting and pasting their address into my Apple Maps or my Waze and stuff, so that I had it saved. But no, I don't have it. But there's a really nice Leo there. It was one of the small ones, and it's got a really cool multi-layer wood and stuff on it. It looks freaking amazing and reasonably priced. I think it was like 110 euros. So I think that's what I'm going to go for. Thank you. Thanks, Keith. I appreciate it. Did FedEx let you stay home today, man? Super Steel Steve wants to know if there's a Blade HQ in Germany. He loves Blade HQ. I don't think that's accurate, and no, there is not one. Yeah, it's a cool knife shop though. It looks cool on the site anyway. Where is it here? It is called Messer Bach. MESSER-Bach. Messerbach.de. I think it's also a gun shop because if you go to their main shop, it's a gun shop, but their online thing is just called Messer Bach. Same address, so pretty excited about going there. And then I found another one too. I don't remember what the other one was, but I did find another one that looked interesting. It looked like it had cheaper stuff because I also want to get a Mercator and or Mercator. I don't know how you say it. One of those cool German black cat knives, and the town where I used to live in has a decent knife shop, but they don't have them. So Messer Bach. Messer Depot is well, maybe that's what it stands. Maybe I think that's what it is in German. But there is a place called Messer Depot, but that is just that's like a wholesaler for kitchen knives and stuff, for like kitchen supplies for like professional kitchens, as opposed to amateur kitchens. You ordered Spider Monkey from USA Made Blade. Oh, cool, Keith. Which one did you get? I have that right here too. That's one I drug out for you guys again, even though I just put it away because I was gonna be gone. That's one I got out. Yeah, I still love this thing. It's still pretty great. I know you can buy them in the U.S. for $26, but I want to buy one over there. It's my tradition. It's when I'm in a country, I buy a knife from that country while I'm there, and that's the one I want. So that's the one I'm going to get, and I'll probably pay too much for it. But it's just kind of my little tradition. When I'm in Portugal, I buy Portuguese knives. Like, for instance, I have... this one's always out. This is my letter opener. This is an ISIL I got over in Portugal. And then I have a lot of Portuguese wooden knives too. Like every time I go through Portugal, I pick up 1 or 2. And this was cheap. This was like 10 euros, something like that. You did miss the redrawing, but don't worry, you didn't win. So which one did you get, Keith? I'm sorry, I didn't see. Oh, you didn't say yet. That's why. Tell us which one you got. I want to know. Buck Marksman. Buck Marksman is so much fun, isn't it? It's just a fun knife. I don't think it's really particularly awesome at anything, but it's not bad at anything, and it's just fun. I just love that unique opening system. It's just pretty cool. Oh, you got the blue anoliners. Cool. I'm looking at the website. It says Messer Bach. I'm saying it how it says it. Messer Depot may be what it means, but I'm looking right at the website, and it says Messer Bach. That is where I'm going. The address is, if you want to know, since you don't believe me, Berliner Strasse 28, 60311, Frankfurt am Main. Don't tell me I'm going to the wrong place. I know where I'm going. That Messer Depot, yeah, I know what it means. I'm just saying, Bach is what it's called, and I call it what they call it. Everybody wants to mess with my trying to pronounce words properly and give me a hard time about it. I'm pronouncing the word right. Normally they say ugly Americans don't say stuff right, and I say it right, and you still give me a hard time. Yeah, I can't please anybody around here. I swear to Christ. Oh, it's probably a bad day to do that, huh? I apologize. Probably a bad day to blaspheme. What do we got? 97. I didn't look. Did we ever cross 100? Be cool if we got over, like I've only had one other one over 100. I got to 102 watching at one point. I'm up to 97. That's cool. So I should probably talk about some valuable stuff. What else do I have going on? While I'm gone, there are still going to be videos. I have a couple in the can. I think the Mass Drop Orca is tomorrow. And then, oh, thanks, Eric. I appreciate the donation. That's awesome. I will have, you know what's funny? You say have a couple good beers, but Germany actually, it's pretty hard to find really. I mean, all the beer is good, but you go to like a bar and they have two kinds of beer and it's two of the same kind. 102. There you go. All right, let's get a little higher. 103. If it's like the bar has a deal with Bitburger, they just have Bitburger and like Bitburger Dunkel or Bitburger Drive, which is like the a non-alcoholic one. And if you go to one that's another brand, they just have that brand of beer, which is fine, but it's very regionalized, and like where I go most of the time, it's mostly Bitburger, but Austria more is where they have a lot more beer houses that have 15, 20 different kinds of beer. But I don't see it much in the places that I go, at least up there. It's usually just a couple different brands. Although I guess in Germersheim, where I'm going to the bike show, no, I guess I'm wrong. In Germersheim, they do have places that have a lot. But anyway, what's coming up while I'm gone? Yeah, tomorrow there is that the Mass Drop Orca, and then what other one did I put in the can? On Thursday, there is this really cool Bestech Bison. I think I called it the Ascot in another video. Oops, I forgot which one I ordered, honestly. Yeah, it's a really, really cool knife, and a D2 titanium frame lock. I really like it. $110. Not exactly inexpensive for D2, but it is, ceramic ball bearings and titanium frame lock and all that stuff. That's going up on Thursday. I'm gonna try and do if you guys think it's interesting, comment here. I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna do a car review, because I'm renting a weird car. I like weird cars, so I'm gonna do a car review and then try and put in a little bit of knife review into it, because I'm gonna probably buy a French knife while I'm there, and I'm renting a French car, so I thought French knife review in a French car would be cool. And I asked Eugene Kwan if it was okay. So, no, it's not an open. I'm getting a Leo. I hope I'm probably getting a Leo. So, another one. Have ever had German Jägermeister? Is it actually different? Yeah, it is different. It doesn't taste quite, it's similar, but it tastes a bit sweeter. It doesn't taste quite as much like NyQuil. Yeah. Have you got the Para 3 lightweight? No, I have not, but I saw that the collectors are getting them. I just saw today Keith, Kevin, Kev, two places. So hopefully I will have two of them when I get back. we'll see. Uh, and then I will have the Benchmade bailout when I get back. Will be waiting for me to when I arrive home. So that will be a nice little homecoming present with those two. Thanks, David. I appreciate it. Smock thoughts. I don't know. Like I've almost bought one, and now so many people have reviewed it. I just don't know. See you, Randy. Not gonna be around for long, but yeah. Oh, and by the way, guys, I am going to try to do Brews and Blades next Sunday. I'm gonna be in Germany, but it's my freaking birthday. I'm gonna be by myself in my old hometown, and none of my friends are in town that live there. So I'm gonna try to do one on my birthday, which is next Sunday, April 28th. 103, we got it. Woo! That's our all-time most watchingest. That's cool. So I'm gonna try and do one live. It depends on what my hotel Wi-Fi is like. I know for a fact the town that I'm staying in is in a hole in the ground. Basically, it's the best way to describe it. It's on a river and there's steep cliffs, and the phone reception sucks balls. So there's no way I can do it over the air. So I have to find some good Wi-Fi, and it's Sunday night in Germany. And I don't know if you guys know anything about Germany, but they roll up the streets at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Sundays, and nothing's open. So I can't like go to a Starbucks or anything. I'm gonna have to hope my hotel has good Wi-Fi, and then we'll see it. Your Skaha's in the mail. Congratulations. I'm gonna give you a little clap. I know what that's like waiting for that thing, man. I know what that's like. That's a long, long wait. I was so close to picking up the smock and just couldn't make myself pull the trigger. I agree, Adam. I've been there several times. Several times where I've almost ordered one. I just placed an order through. Well, actually, when I got the Best Tech, and I got the Best Tech, this awesome Wee Malice, and what was the other one? There was a third knife also, but I got those three, and I almost added a smock, and I just couldn't make myself pull the trigger. Since we're talking about Skahas, I'm just gonna we're just gonna set this up here. We're just gonna set this. We're just gonna move stuff around and set this here. Not that I'm gloating. I'm not gloating or anything for all you guys that are still waiting for them, but I'm just saying that I have one. That's all. It's not gloating. It's not gloating at all. You waiting for the 8010 to come back in stock? I don't think it'll be long. I'm really liking the 8010. That is one I don't have out at the moment. It's in the case, but I have been enjoying it. I'm waiting for the 8015 to come back so I can replace that. I sold it, now I kind of miss it, but oh yeah, the Spider Monkey. So yeah, but the Para 3 Lightweight's a completely different knife, but I'm just trying to help you justify. If you have a spouse that you have to justify things to, I'm just saying, Para 3 Lightweight, totally different thing than the Spider Monkey. I don't know. I had the Jade G10 or of the Skaha and the carbon. I like the carbon way better. I really do. It just feels fancier and looks fancier, and the G10 one just didn't feel and look as special as it is, you know. Oh, for your Grimsmo, that's one of the companies I'm really eager to see at Blade Show. You put solid phosphor bronze washers in our AD15. Oh yeah, because you're the one who bought it. Yeah, as I say, our. Do you have a partnership in it? I forgot that I added it. Send me your CF. No, because you already have one. I was gonna say I would loan it to you to review, except for that I know you've already reviewed. You've already reviewed the Skaha, so I know you have one. You don't need me to. You don't need to borrow my carbon one. If you didn't have one at all, I'd let you borrow it. But other than that, no, I'm not gonna. No, you can't have it. I would miss it. I carried a whole lot. Yes, the the ano on this Wii Malice is just so nice. If everything else about the knife sucked, I would still kind of like it just because of the ano job. But fortunately, it's all dusty right now. But fortunately, it's actually a really good knife too. So it's very cool. Very much like it. I'm and you know it does for being a bit of a brick over 6 ounces. It carries pretty well. And oh, as soon as I get back, the video I'm going to record the morning that I land, unless I have the Para 3 lightweight, I will do I'm going to do this comparison. So that will be up May 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, something like. Depends on what's waiting for me in the mail when I get back. But I've already tried to record it yesterday, actually, but my voice was shot because I recorded like 3 or 4 videos yesterday. So I tried to record it yesterday, but this is going to be an awesome battle to the death. Would I rather get the Malice or the Mordax? Man, I don't know. I haven't had them side by side. I loaned my Mordax to a friend to try out. And my initial thought is, man, I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that. That would be really tough. I think this is a bit nicer in a few ways than the Mordax, but the action on that Mordax is so good. But so is this. I don't know. Man, that would be a coin flip. I have no idea which one I pick. I'm sorry I don't have a good answer, but I don't know. Thinking about getting a half track, but also debating on a small Nkosi and Singo. I would say if you have larger hands, get the half track, because I have larger hands and none of the small Chris Reeves fit me well, and neither does the small Hinder XM18. This one fits me very well. I find this much more comfortable because I have very long fingers, and that thick handle gives me more to wrap around, and it works good. Yeah, I'm a size large glove, but I have skinny fingers, but they're really long, so that's why. Would you rather shave a gorilla or a panda? Which knife would you use for the shaving? Pandas seem peaceful, but I know they're related to raccoons, and I hate raccoons. I think I could reason with a gorilla. I would probably shave the gorilla, but I'd have a nice chat with it first. And then which knife would I use for the shaving? If it's out of the box, some kind of cold steel, because they always are super sharp out of the box. I've cut myself on so many of them. What's that on the top right? This is the Three-Vers Manufacturing Atlas. This is what's going to Germany with me because it's a slip joint and it's legal. So great knife, by the way. And these aren't horribly expensive when they come up to $130, something like that. S35 VN. I got the carbon scales. I went all out on mine, but titanium liners. It's a really nice knife. The panda is a bear, but it isn't a bear. Don't they debate all the time? Sometimes some people say it's a bear, and then sometimes they say it's actually a big-ass raccoon. Did they ever decide on that? Have you seen the video of the 3D printed boost blade smoke? I have not. I have a smoke right here, though. But no, I have not seen that. If it'll let you cut and paste the link. Cut and paste the link to that, and I will save it for later, because I would like to see that. They're 3D printing them now. That would be cool as shit. Just the handles, I assume, obviously. Our honey badger an underrated knife? I don't think they're underrated. I think we all pretty much universally accept that the honey badgers are actually pretty dang good for what they are. Any thoughts on the Spyderco UKPK for a slip joint? It's really nice, and I'm really shocked that I don't own one. I don't know why I don't own one, Sam. I've picked them up and held them, and I really liked them, and I was there at the store to buy something else and didn't buy it. But they are really nice. BM Anthem versus Spider Nirvana battle to the death. Oh, I would love to do that. If I had a Spidey Nirvana, I would definitely do that. If I had one, I would make that happen, but I do not. If someone wants to loan me one, that would be great. Or better yet, it is my birthday next week. If someone wants to give me a Spyderco Nirvana, I would be happy as a little girl, but that's never going to happen. So, it is my birthday next week. My little postal box is down below. my yeah, PO box. That's the word I'm looking for. My PO box is down below. If you guys want to send me silly stuff, I would appreciate that. I don't get much in that PO box. I would like just to go to the PO box when I get back from Germany and have it full of stupid things. I think that would be funny. If you guys want to do that, stupid cards or whatever, you know, don't no dick pics though, please. Don't get that. Don't do that. I don't want that. Not white powder. I'm just saying, send me silly little drawings or whatever. I don't care. Did you get your hands on the Akuchi? I did not. No, I that's one I want to get. If I don't spend too much money on stuff while I'm in Germany, that's on the list when I get back. That's one I really want to get. This is Ryan's asking about the half track. This is the full tie span. Or I'm sorry, I grabbed the wrong one. I wasn't looking down. I was looking at the screen. I just felt tie and picked it up. No, this is the full tie half track, the Spanto. This is the USA made blade exclusive version, which they loaned me, and yeah, they're not getting back. I didn't steal it. We worked something out, but they're not getting back. You can flood my box with crappy knives. I don't care. It is a small box, though, but they put them in the thing. I'll have to have my wife check it. If you guys actually do this, I'll make sure she checks it on like Thursday or Friday so you don't overflow my box. You can send me crappy knives. You're just going to wind up getting them back. I'm just going to use them for giveaways, and you're just going to wind up with them all back. I do have a... Yeah, I didn't mean to... Normally, I try and mix things up, but I'm sorry. I have put a lot of my knives away, so this is... it is kind of high-end right now. I'm sorry. The Spidey pack that I opened is my fancy knife Spidey pack. So that's what's out right now. Maybe Shabazz can send Bakulos as Z Hunters. I have a Z Hunter. Where do I have it? It's in a drawer somewhere. Where did I put it? Where did I put that poor terrible thing? Oh, come on. I'm not going to find it right now. I do have a Z Hunter. I actually got the wrong one, though. I bought the upgraded $8 one. I didn't realize that he at one point was using the cheaper one, but now he's gone to the upgraded one, too. It is a terrible thing, for sure. Where is it? I don't know where I put that thing. That's so weird. I only have 3 drawers. I don't know. Maybe my son stole it, but I don't think so because he has all his fingers. Have big fun in Deutschland. I'll have little fun, but I'm not sure. Hey, Okan. Who's your favorite knife retailer? Well, obviously, you can get 10% off at White Mountain Knives, code SDWMK. No, I do like White Mountain Knives a lot, especially their shipping is really quick, and I live in upstate New York, and they're in New Hampshire, so it's basically next day air. When I order something, I'll order it like on a Tuesday, and I have it Thursday morning, which is really, really nice. I also like for pre-orders, for some reason, I have really good luck with Knife Center. I just always seem to get stuff super quick from Knife Center. So I use them for pre-orders a lot. Just for selection, Blade HQ, because they have everything, or Smoky Mountain Knife Works, one of those two. DLT Trading's great. I don't really have any that I dislike, but I do buy a lot of stuff for wholesale now through a wholesaler whose name I'm not allowed to say. But I was lucky enough to get hook up with a wholesale account. So most of my stuff I do buy wholesale, unless like the Para 3 lightweight I pre-ordered from Blade HQ and from Knife Center just to see which one I got first. So just because I want to get it as soon as humanly possible for you guys, because I know that's going to be a lot of clicks and everybody wants to see it. But that's why. National Knives LLC, never heard of them. See you later, Zach. Is a Presidio 2 worth 120? I really liked the Presidio 2. I made a huge mistake in that review, though. I thought at the time that they were discontinued, so I did it, like, rushed the review thinking they were discontinued, and they're not. So, but I really liked the Presidio 2. It's a pretty cool knife. Oh, 3D printed mini smoke. Oh yeah, I'll have to look at that. Oh yeah, you'll get it really quick then, or just drive there. Presidio 2 is a good knife. It's a bulky, beefy thing, but it's a good knife. Blade HQ says May for the Para 3 lightweight. Yeah, but the collectors are getting them. So usually when collectors get them, it's less than a week before distributors get them. So hoping, but you're probably right. It's probably gonna be May. Love that carbon fiber North Arms knife, by the way. Yeah, it's great. It is has a spoiler alert. When I come back, I have to do one of my monthly EDC updates, and yeah, this is the one I carry the most this month. It's just so light, it's so nice, and it's just I just love it. The Anthem took up a lot of time too, but this I just really like it. Apostle P or Michael Emler for sharpening. I've never used either one of them. I don't know Michael Emler. I don't know who that is, but Apostle P from his videos knows a lot. Do you like Tonto blades? Not as a rule, but there are some that I like. I really like. Where is it? I'm gonna have to take a knife off. What are we gonna take off here? Oh, spends a lot of time on the channel. We can take the 0562 tie off. I do spend. Or I do really like this Tonto though. The Kaiser Begleiter tie is just so pretty. So pretty. The Kaiser or these Spyderco Paisan being available soon is not a rumor, because the guy who designed it posted it on Instagram, showed a picture of a final production one, and said it is not, that it is definitely going to be available very soon. Yeah, the Anthem is a knife you really need to handle to be impressed by. The action on it is it's not. I mean, it's a total drop shot free flower, but it doesn't have that smooth hydraulic feel. Like you can feel the bearings a little bit, but it's still just like, and it's just that they're thrust bearings. They're not like normal bearings, so that's why it feels a bit different. And I think a few people are taken aback by that, but not many. But just that noise, yeah, yeah. I really like it, and it works well. Ergos are good, especially now that I changed the pocket clip. No more penis clip. No more veins. So I like it a lot better now. I just got a smock. If you got him, I have not. I'm somebody did. I have to email someone when I get back. I can't remember. I have it flagged in my email. Somebody offered to loan me one, so I'm gonna get one when I get back to borrow. But I haven't bought one yet. I don't know what the difference between thrust bearings are, honestly, but that's what they call them, and they do look a bit different. I tore it apart, and they do look a bit different, but I don't honestly know. If somebody knows, wants to say what the difference is. They look a bit more conically, sort of. Do I have the Super Freak? I do. Do I have it within reach? I do. Yeah, I do have the Super Freak. Very nice knife. Very cool. I like the. I put a deep carry pocket clip on it. I couldn't remember the last time I had it in a video if this came with it or not. I had to go back and research my own video. But no, the Super Freak is pretty freaking great. No pun intended. Any thoughts on the Metamorph 2? It's really nice. I do have it, but it's buried in a bag back here. The Metamorph 2 is really nice. I don't. If you have a 1 though, there's no reason to buy the the Metamorph 2. If you have the 1, then keep the 1. But the 2 is nicer, but not so much so that I would do that. Can you open with just the lock? I don't know which one you're talking about. If you're talking about the Anthem, yeah, for sure. Course Road Blade Works is already making scales. Oh, we're getting a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's a yep. I like that. Yeah, this beast is a beauty. Very, very well put. Newcastle Ninja. $300 for the carbon fiber Skaha. You're bidding? I don't think I'd take it, man. I don't think I'd take it. Not yet. We'll see. The thoughts on the half track. It's really freaking nice. I'm going to do a full review on it when I get back. It's one that I wanted to get done before I went, but honestly, I want to spend more time with it. It's because it is just really nice. It's probably my favorite Hinderer I've handled. I had the XM18 3-inch, and it just didn't quite do it for me. It just was a bit too small. I had nothing I really hated about it, except that jimping where your finger lands. But other than that, but this is just, it fits my hand better. It's really nice. Opinions on the new Microtech's new SOCOM Elites. I want one. I want a the SOCOM Elite. I want a manual SOCOM Elite. I really do. I had one here that Metal Complex loaned me, and I bonded with it a lot more than I expected to, and I do really want one. $350 for the Skaha. We're not bidding on the Skaha, people. We're not bidding on it. It's not for sale. Can you sell me a tur? I don't have one. Supper time. Hope you enjoy your meal, Blue Collar Survival. Have a good one. Oh, that's not how bidding works, Zach. You can't go down low. Let's stop bidding. Stop bidding. Why am I saying stop bidding? It's just going to make you guys bid more because you're assholes. They may be bidding, Chad, but it's unsanctioned. It is unsanctioned. This is unsanctioned bidding. I have no gavel. You're bidding the wrong way, Zach. That's not how it works. My God, you people. Thoughts on the Lion Steel Rock? I'd like to have one. I'm not going to break, Chad, during the recording of this, but I'll remember. I'll remember what you guys said. I sold stuff to Kiefer before. I think I have anyway. I know how to get a hold of him. I'm going to remember he said 375. No, I'm going to remember now you said 401. I'm going to remember that. When I get back, if I'm broke, I'll remember you said that. $1,000 reserve price, like Barrett Jackson. Oh, wait, Barrett Jackson has no. I watch car auctions all the time. Am I the only weird person who watches car auctions all the time? It's one of my favorite things on television. If I swing across the car auction, that's on until it's over with. I find it soothing in the background and watching people spend ridiculous amounts of money on cars. I don't know. I just love watching them. Someone told me they couldn't open the Super Freak with just the lock. Mine's always been fine. Where did I just put it? Well, there it is. I moved it away. No, mine works fine. It always has. I have lubed it, but I just dribbled stuff in there. I haven't never taken it apart. Works fine for me. Do you feel the Kaiser Tanto makes it look kind of murdery? Maybe, but it would be, look at this blade. It'd be the prettiest murder you've ever seen in your whole life. It would just be a beautiful, pretty murder. Look at all that. All those different facets and stuff. It's so gorgeous. You'll give me a Southern Grind Damascus and Copper Bad Monkey still in the packaging. No, I'm not. We're not doing this right now. I'll remember. I'll look later. But we're not doing this right now. Barrett Jackson and Meekum always go for, yeah, they do go for way over what they're worth. But you know what? The thing that pisses me off the most. What are we drinking, Steve? Just a plain old Guinness tonight. The thing that pisses me off the most on those auctions is I used to own some of those cars, and then I see people. We're not bidding on the Skaha. Stop it. I see some of those cars going for so much more than they were. 117 watching by now. I just caught that out of the corner of my eye. Holy crap. That is thank you guys. That is a very good thing to have in my head as I leave to go to Germany for a week and have to focus on other parts of my other business. But that is, wow, that is amazing. I'm going to apologize. I don't mean to swear on Easter, but holy shitballs, that is cool. Thank you guys so much. That is really awesome. Where I'll take this guy per our emails. Where in Germany? I'm going to Frankfurt for a few days, and then to Germersheim for a few days, which I'm sure you've never heard of. It's like a college town where there's a big bike show I have to go to, and then I'm going to Kokum, where I used to live, which is a beautiful little town on the Mosel River. The the Frankfurt thing, I have to film stuff the whole time. So actually, as soon as I hang up with you guys, I have to go shave. Not completely. I never do that, but all that stuff. So there is no current bid on the Skaha mat. Stop it. And I know you guys aren't serious by half of them. Or I probably would have. I probably might have taken one, but probably not. But I might have. You guys, what is the fourth position with the wide blade? This is the Wee Knives Malice designed by Ferrum Forge. I just did a review of it. It's up now. It's a couple days ago. Day before yesterday. I don't think that's the way that loophole works, Nate. It's okay to sin on Easter. I don't think that's how it works. I don't know. I'm not a religious guy, but I'm not sure that's how it works. Do I have a Neutron? I do. Do I? Yeah. It's not out. I do though. As I said before when we started this, I started putting all my stuff away because I'm going to be out of town. And I do though. I got it back. I traded it for this Skaha and then I bought it back. So you're extremely serious about what you said. Well, it's not going to happen. So sorry about that. I looked down through stuff. I lost something very important to me just now. You guys know I'm a vapor and I can't find my e-cig. Oh, I hate it when this happens. I got a new one and it doesn't look like the old one. So when my eye goes to look for it, I don't immediately see it. You know what I mean? Does it make any sense? It's like when you're staring in the fridge for something and they change the packaging slightly and then you just don't see it. Where the heck did I put? Oh, there it is. It was between my legs. I did get a new vape, by the way. I know some of you guys are vape guys. This thing is freaking great. This is a Lost Vape Orion DNA. You can like program it and stuff. It's freaking amazing. It is amazing. Now people are bidding on the Neutron. They're not for sale. I am going to do a knife sale when I get back, but those two are not going to be on it. Skaha versus Neutron. They're a lot different, really. They're a lot different. I really wouldn't compare them. I think this is much more of a real kind of EDC. The Neutron's smaller, slimmer. I think when the Atom comes out, the Atom is a much more apt comparison between the Skaha. New fame is douche flute. New name for vapes is douche flute. It is. I'm well aware I look like an idiot when I use this, but you know what? I need my nicotine. I can breathe better. I haven't had a cigarette for 9 years, so stop bidding for all my stuff. Under what did it say? Is under my school me on vape. No, I use no taste whatsoever. These have no flavor whatsoever. The juice that I use, I don't use a flavor. I use what they call like any tobacco flavor is pretty much plain. It's just for the nicotine. Is popcorn lung a real side effect of vaping? I don't think so. I've been using them for 9 years, and I've never had an issue with it at all. The only time I know that I've been vaping too much is I might get a bit of a sore throat. That's the most I've ever noticed from it. Not like cigarettes. If I was out chain smoking for 2 nights in a row, I felt like I was going to die. But I'm sure this is going to kill me in some way. I just don't know yet. And I'm excited. I'm excited to find out how. So it's a little thing. An idea when the Viator is coming around. I think actually, she did say that to me the other day. I think this summer, I think is when they're doing another run of the Viator. Oh, by the way, I got a new logo. Did you guys see that? It's been in the YouTube. It's been in my YouTube logo forever. And I got a new background. I went to the gray. There's some shadows though, but you know what? I don't see them as much now. Do the shadows bother you? That's the only thing I noticed. Compared to the black, there's shadows. And this is not the permanent sticker. I ordered good stickers, but this is just a paper one I printed off to put it on there. As if you die, stop trying to get my Skaha. $5 for the sticker. You know what? It's funny you should say that, Keith. I ordered 200 of them, so they're going to be for sale in this roughly this size, 4x2, roughly this size. Nice guy on Instagram offered to do this for me, Jacob Lundquist. I'm going to take the Skaha off. This is what you guys get. This is what you get. You keep trying to bid on things that I say aren't for sale. I'm taking it away. Also, because I want to show the logo. But yeah, they're. I got a bunch printed by Sticker Mule. They'll be here in a couple of days. While I'm gone, unfortunately. When I get back, we'll have some stickers for sale. Nice guy named Jacob Lundquist on Instagram. I think it's jacob.lund.quist. He does a bunch of really cool knife illustrations. And then, you can, Thomas, you get $5 to see the Skaha. If you kick in you may be bluffing, but that little thing's open down below, the little super chat. You can click that button. $5, I'll pull it back out again. I hope you don't die from doing vapes. I don't know what that means. Loving the spider monkey. I got one for my son. I've been jealous ever since. You must really love your son. I love my son. I would never buy him one of those. No, you guys have ruined it. USA Blade. Yeah, I saw the one with the bronze anno liners. I wish mine was that, but I have a pretty good relationship with USA Made Blade. I think I could just send mine back and get them changed to bronze. But I like the plain old silver too. I think it looks fine, but I could if I wanted to. Oh, you're late. I'm gonna wrap up here in about 10 minutes. You got a little while. CPM 20 CV versus CPM S35 VN. I actually filmed a video about my top 5 blade steels, but I need to redo it when I get back because I screwed one up. But I think I can't give it away. I did it, but it's probably not the one you think. All right, Zach, we'll bring the Skaha back out. Jeez, this is amazing. This knife is making its money back. If I just do one of these live videos every 2 or 3 days, I could pay for this thing in what's 5 divided by 200? 50 days? I could pay for it. That'd be cool. Can you please flip that knife in the center to appease my old lady? I'm sure you're talking about this. Yeah, it makes a good noise. Listen to this. This is the best part. Oh. Skaha's not back up for bidding. Are there any German dishes you look forward to eating? This is a conversation. This is a subject I can go on with for a while, but I lived there for a lot of years, and I love German junk food, man. I freaking love it. It's my favorite. So when I go there, I eat nothing but, I go to what they call imbisses, which is basically like, for instance, my favorite one is like a shack that's in the middle of an Aldi's parking lot, but it's really good food. I eat currywurst, which is amazing. It's just bratwurst, and they like cut it up, and it's covered in like curry ketchup, and you get fries on the side with like curry sprinkled over them, and it's so freaking good. I eat doner kebabs. Yeah, that's probably my second favorite. Doners are freaking amazing. And I eat just like the plain old fried version of schnitzel without any of the stuff on it. Just plain old fried schnitzel and fries. That is all I eat while I'm there. Like, I don't like going to fancy restaurants over there. I don't see the point because I like all the junk food. Everybody's like, oh, I know this beautiful restaurant in this weird part of town, and we can go there. And I'm like, I just want imbiss food. I just want junk. I honestly, when I go there, on average, I gain 3 pounds a week. Hey, Steve, thanks for the donation, but it's not for sale. It's not for sale. Snickerdoodles, I don't think they're German. I think that's an American thing. Yeah, German junk food is so good. And like, you never spend more than, 7-8 euros. And usually an old Turkish man yells at you while you're eating, which I like. That's fun. It's culture, right? When an older Turkish man screams at you, you're experiencing the culture. Yeah, I don't like the sauce on the schnitzel. I just like the plain. That's why I go to imbisses. If you go to a nice restaurant, they put sauce on the schnitzel and they mess it all up. Just leave it. Just fried, beaten to death pork goodness. That's all I want. And I know that schnitzel in a lot of places is veal, but at Imbus's it isn't. It's just pork. And A, that makes me feel better, and B, I think it's worse for me, which makes it taste better. Why is a Turkish man yelling at you in Germany? Because there are a lot of Turkish people in Germany that run restaurants and stuff like that. It's just kind of a. I don't mean this at all in any sort of a racial way at all. This isn't like a racial thing, but how we have like a lot of the stuff that Mexicans do here in jobs and stuff is what Turkish people do in Germany. So yes, exactly, Ashcan. It's like that. Yeah. I thought about going to the Porsche factory. I'm only going to be an hour from Stuttgart, but I just don't have time to do it. So it was either go home to where I used to live or go there, and I chose to go home. Zach stuff. Treat us to a county bit. Okay, this is something. This is the first time I'm saying this. I wasn't going to say it out loud, but yet because it's not ready yet. But I'm halfway through a Guinness, so I'm going to say it. This is a thing that's probably going to happen. The owner of the comedy club that I work at watches the channel, is impressed by how fast it's grown, wants to do something together. So it is possible, very it's likely that sometime late summer, fall, we're going to do an event at Comedy at the Carlson here in Rochester, New York. And I will do like half an hour, 45 minutes of stand up with an opener. So it'll be like an hour long stand up show. And then we all hang out and do knife stuff for another couple of hours. So we'll put out tables, we can do knife swaps, just hang out, have fun. Yeah. I'll charge at the door for, but it's going to be cheap. It's going to be like, $10, absolute most. But yeah, because I got to make sure the club makes some money. I don't care about me making money, but I got to make sure they do. And their main concern was, are the people going to keep drinking while they're hanging out? And I'm like, yeah, don't worry about, don't worry about that. That's fine. So yes, if you guys do want to come see me do stand up, I may do that. So, and they came to me about it. It wasn't my idea. So I'm excited about it. Anybody know what Slicey's steel review video is called? I don't know what you're asking there. Oh, I've seen Hiking with Kevin Nealon on YouTube. Yeah, they're pretty funny. What are New York State's knife laws like? Not too bad. My city has one for the downtown area that you're supposed to carry something less than 3 inches. But other than that, it's basically what you like as long as it's not an automatic. In the rest of upstate New York. Now, the city's laws are insane, but for upstate New York, it's just anything outside of New York City. It's pretty much what you like, just can't be an automatic. And assisted now is becoming a bit of an issue. We're wondering about the assisted thing. One jackass killed somebody with an assisted knife, and they declared it a switchblade, but everybody thinks it's just because they were mad at him. I haven't done it yet, Ryan. So I screwed it up, so I have to redo it. I'm in Rochester, New York. What sports teams does a Rochesterite follow? I don't follow the correct ones. Most of my friends are Buffalo Sabres and Buffalo Bills fans. I am a New York Jets and New York Rangers fan. Almost all of us are Yankees fans up here. In the Knicks, I've always been a Knicks fan. Yeah, so New York, but yeah, most people like the Bills and the Sabres up here, but I don't. So I'm a Rangers and Jets fan just to be a contrarian, I guess. Do you have a Wii Roxy? I did, and I do really like it, and I think it's an excellent design, but it just didn't work for me ergonomically long term. Is TRM ever going to put out some more neutrons? Yes, I think actually next month, something like that. Oh, you're a Pens fan. I'll let you slide on it, though. What's that stubby? This is the TRM Atlas. This is what's going to Deutschland with me because it is a slip joint. I've been to Rochester way back for Hellfest. Oh, I think I know the guy who put on Hellfest, actually, Nate. I do. I do know the guy who put on it. What's the flip action on the We on the Table versus the 0562 tie? Well, you're going to have to wait until the Battle to the Death that's coming as soon as I get back from Germany. But it's very, very similar. It's very, very close. Clock fan, actually. I'm just joking. It's pretty close. The 0562 tie sounds better, but as far as the action goes, they're really close. And I was very surprised by that. What do you think of Cold Steel Formax? I had no interest in one until I got the 8010, and now I do kind of want to try one. I think I'm going to borrow one from Jimmy Slash when I get back. What should I do with my two accidentally purchased horrible Kershaw Cryo 2s? Do you have relatives that you do not like? I'm in Boston. No lack of championships here. Yeah. Well, I'm in New York. We win a lot too, but it's just been a minute for some of them, especially for the Rangers. What was it? It's been 25 years now? Yeah. What about the Capara? I heard they were making more. Yeah, they're supposed to be. Mine is on loan right now. I wish I had it back. I'm not. I told them I was gonna be out of town, so I'm just saying. But I loaned mine to somebody, but I haven't seen it back yet. Favorite German beer is would definitely be Bitburger. I just like plain old Bitburger, which is kind of like really common beer for Germany. Do you get a Slicey Dicey discount from USA Made Blade or any other online blade shop? Yes, it's right down there in the thing, and I say it all the time. White Mountain Knives, SDWMK at checkout. You don't get one from USA Made Blade though. That has not happened yet. Have you tried the smock? I have not. I think I'm going to when I get back. Lederhosen, for or against? 100% against. They are. My old landlord used to wear it like literally, unironically, around town, and I hated my old landlord with the intensity of 1,000 suns. So I really don't like it. But I just realized what time it is. I kind of got to bounce out, guys. I'm really sorry. I hate to jump with this many people on. And I can't. This was amazing. I hit 117 was our peak, I think. So that's freaking awesome. So thank you so much. I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones and take a shower and shave and get ready to go on my trip tomorrow. So next time you guys hear from me, well, you're gonna hear from me tomorrow, but it's gonna not be from tomorrow. It's gonna be from like a week ago, and then Tuesday, I will have something up from Germany. I'm going to do something up from Germany. So we will see. I don't know what yet. It may be a weird French car review if I get the rental car I wanted. It may be a French knife in a French car review. It may just be some video inside of a knife shop over there if they let me shoot. I don't know if they're going to, but we will see. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. There is going to be some vlog content next week. I know I hate that too, but I'm going to do it. Some of you guys said you wanted it, so see you next week from Deutschland. Hopefully, we'll be back a week from today from Germany on my birthday, and it'll be fun. But we will see how my Wi-Fi is. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. I know I have. Thank you guys again so much. 120 subs and all the little monies you kicked in. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, I got to do some junk food videos. You're right, Jeff. Good point. I will definitely